Welcome to today's moment for meditation, contemplation, and prayer. I will invite us into this space in this moment by lighting our chalice and lighting this sacred flame with the intention to lift up the sacred act of rest. If you regularly engage in these video practices, these video offerings on a weekly basis, you may have noticed that last week there was no offering. And this is because I was taking some time to practice for myself this sacred act of rest, of time away from work and with limited use of screens to really get centered and renewed in my own sense of my connection with the world and with my body, and what it is to be a person in this world where so much of our interfacing is across screens these days. I want to invite you to contemplate what are the ways that you cultivate rest in your days. How do you take the time and make the space in order to bring the fullness of yourself and engage in all that you do to lift up and change this world? And how does rest factor into that? I think in our fast-paced ways, sometimes the opportunity for rest can get lost. It can feel like there isn't time. It can feel like it's not a necessity. It can be a sacred act that is not noted as sacred often enough. So if you are finding yourself with not enough time to rest, I wonder if there are ways that you can cultivate for yourself more spaciousness in your day-to-day. If there are opportunities you might grasp or turn towards to carve out a little space for contemplation or for reflection, or even just for an opportunity for thought. I think so often there's so many distractions. There's so much that needs attention in this hurting world, and we can get really swept up in all of those external factors and not take the opportunity to look inward and look for the places that need attention within ourselves, for us to really inhabit our bodies and our spirits and our presences in this world, in our wholeness, in the fullness of who we are and who we wish to be. So today, as we breathe together, I invite you to think about how you can add maybe just 2 minutes of more restfulness into your day-to-day, maybe into your week. Is there a practice that just for a couple of minutes would help you be more fully present for the rest of the moments around that? Maybe you already engage in practices for rest in your life. Maybe you have a meditation practice, a sitting practice, a communal practice of observing silence with others. Maybe there are ways that you bake in kindness for yourself and kindness towards the world into your day-to-day activities. Maybe you embrace the power of naps. Whatever way that you find yourself connected to the sacred, connected to your bodily needs for rest, or rested in a sense of presence and quiet and comfort, perhaps alone or perhaps with others. I hope that this video today has given you an opportunity to contemplate the ways that you can make more space. May we all get a chance to experience a more spacious way of moving through this world. May we all have the gift of time, the gift of rest to rejuvenate and renew our spirits. And with these wishes, I now will extinguish our chalice and invite you to return to your day, whatever it holds for you.